This interview was recorded as part of a session titled Perspectives on Societies and Inclusivity, a Community Dialogue. This video was shown in that session at the Federation of Genealogical Societies Conference, held August 21st through 23rd, 2019 in Washington, D.C. The session in Community Dialogue was facilitated by Linda Harms Okazaki, Joshua Taylor, and me, Colleen Robledo Greene.
We have very active people on our conference teams that are always looking for new and different types of speakers. At that time, one of those people on our team, Stacy Adger, wanted to reach out specifically for the Mexican heritage programs. She found you, Colleen Greene, and she reached out to you, and we've been very delighted to have you with us all of these different sessions and conferences that we've had. Ohio has a diverse population. There's a lot of ethnicities in Ohio from north to south, and they vary in different regions from German to Puerto Rican to Mexican to the Germans to any other nationality that you can think of that's in Ohio. It's a true melting pot. And at conference, we want to expand the opportunity for those attending to be able to know more about their background. Sometimes it may be a limited group, but we have to give them the opportunity to learn about their backgrounds. And if you exclude any nationality from that, then you're not doing your job the right way. You have to keep it going. You have to keep it, you have to be ahead of the game. You have to be on top of it. The roundtable, I believe, came about several years ago in discussions, not only with W. Abbott, but with other African American genealogists. And they felt that at our conference, there needed to be an avenue to bring these people together to just openly discuss issues they were having in their research. So this discussion was formed. It's a very open discussion. It's not structured. They invite other speakers to come in that have a knowledge of African American research. They have them sit on that panel. But anybody who's interested can come into this discussion. It's very open. It's very enlightening. There's questions on how to research, where to research, what happens if you find this out, what happens if you find that out. It's a trademark kind of the OGS conference that we have this. Diverse speakers are chosen to come in, and they do not have to be African American speakers to come in and sit on this roundtable discussion panel. In fact, there are several Caucasians that sit on this, but they all have an interest in the African American community and the African American research that takes place. With these panels of experts that are up there, it gives the beginner or the novice more of a feeling that they can really go out and find what they are looking for in the records that they need to research. And we know that the research for African Americans is different than it is for the rest of us. Each ethnic group has their own parameters for researching, and we all have to learn what those parameters are for each group. It's an important group. It will continue. It's a highlight of our conference. That's a really hard question to answer. We've noticed the last couple of years our numbers have gone up for conference attendees. We would like to think it's because of the diverse programs that we offer. It may be the location. It may be that people are a little freer with their money in their pocketbook to be able to attend a conference. The important thing is to keep going with diversity and the programs that it will bring into the conference, because you never know what that draw will be for somebody else that's in the area. And even if it only draws a handful of people into a specific program, you've got somebody else now that has come to your conference, has heard a speaker, and has heard about a new way to research. And I think that's the important thing in the bottom line in genealogy. You want to reach out to other people, and you want them to learn what you have learned and how to research so that they can find their families just as you found your families.